Cain wonders whom this being is. The guard next to him slams its fist into his back, sending him flying forward to slide face first up to the bottom of the throne. "Bow before your king," the creature bellows. Cain lifts up his head from where he lay on the ground. "My king?" he asks. The being with 3 eyes stands up, tisking as he begins to descend the stairs of his throne. "Pardon Nika's behavior. She is more of the chaos creature than a creature of class such as we." He extends his hand towards Cain to lift him up, which Kanan accepts. "My name is Maxxis." Maxxis places his hand on Kanan's shoulder, then pats it a couple times while he studies the strange being whom seemed to be integrated with Legion tech. "How is it exactly you were able to hack the Axis? And also, how is it you could exist in this universe and not at least heard some mention of me?" Maxxis steps away and turns to contemplate the black hole in the background. "I apparently have amnesia or system failure, sir. So says my suit's AI." Cain replies, "I apologize for not recalling your existence, sir. It is an error on my part." Cain bows his head in hopeful respect. Maxxis mulls over this information, then turns and walks back to Kanan. "Well, further communication won't be of much use then," he says, slamming the palm of his hand into Kanan, who flies backward into the waiting grasp of Neka. "Take this creature to the necromancers. Let them learn the truth of its composition. Report anything interesting back to me. I must get back to the task at hand." Motioning his aides back towards him, he ascends the stairs back to his throne, peering one last time with his glowing eyes back at Cain as he is moved from the throne room. There was something bothering Maxxis about the bizarre creature, but he was sure his necromancers would find it. Kanan couldn't help but stare in awe at all the mystical and majestic environments he was being led through, and all the curious creatures and items the environments contained. Other creatures, rich and servants alike, paused to look at the strange, mostly skinless creature with living metal writhing amidst torn flesh. Cain was then pushed onto a lift which used anti-gravity to raise and then release into a guided freefall deep into a seemingly endless city. No sky or sun to be seen. Endless creatures of all kinds doing strange deeds in marvelous manners. After being pushed off the lift, he is guided into a lab and laid down on a table. Why exactly am I here?" Cain asks, slightly worried, slightly excited. "I don't like this," Z says internally. As they finish strapping him down, Kanan thinks about attempting to escape. Although curious as he was, he slightly wished to stay. The main lab door slides open. A man with a scientist's skin suit steps through, gazing immediately at Kanan as he adjusts his suit's gloves. "Vacate the room," he demands his human alien robot assistants. Every creature and unit leaves quickly, leaving the man and Kanan alone in the room. The man's demeanor loosens and he slides his way towards Kanan on the soles of his shoes, humming a strange tune. Reaching Kanan's side, he does a final hop skip and grins down at him in a way that makes Kanan uncomfortable. "I was never expecting to see you again," the peculiar man says to Kanan. Kanan has the urge to ask questions. The man sees this and quickly puts a finger where Kanan's lips should be. "Shh, shh, shh," he says, shushing Kanan. Glances at the monitor, looks away to suddenly stare back at the readings. I don't understand these readings, Salix. What did you absorb or assimilate? Kanan freezes up inside. How did this man know Salix? Why did he think he was Salix? The liquid metal suit integrated with his flesh? The man begins going through the readouts, scanning Kanan's body, seeming somewhat troubled. Salix, from these readings you attempted to simulate one of my priests. The man leans over Kanan's body, seeming to stare into where Kanan's eyes should be.